And let's go right into the Flash, episode 18 versus Zoom. It's back after a few weeks off, and another episode where they have a really horrible plan that they decide to do, where Barry exchanges his speed for Wally being kidnapped. Really horrible plan.
Yeah, why would he do that? I was thinking like
I thought he was tricking him at some point.
me too.
So did I.
But no, it's just straight up. Here's all my speed, and then you have no more speed. You can never save anybody again. Like, is Wally worth it? No, Wally's not worth it. Wally, you just met Wally like a year ago.
Plus,
sorry,
Barry
Wally.
got to a point where he was faster than Zoom, so I felt like he could have outsmarted him or just used his speed to beat him at that point.
I had a Tristan moment, like an
Uh-oh.
epiphany in this, of just like, dude. So Iris West is really like Clark Kent. Is in the fact that they're both reporters who are never at their fucking job.
Yeah, she's just always hanging out.
Well,
with
she's
him.
dating the boss, so she doesn't have to go.
Yeah, and dude, she's a slutbag hoe,
Whoa!
banging her way up to the top.
Well, it's the CW show. There's no slutbag hoes.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
They don't have slutbag hoes in their universe.
oh.
They've
Do
never
I
heard
have
of
to
them.
show? Hey, do I have to
That's
bring
on
back
Earth 4.
photos of her at the races?
Yes. Can you send us those photos again, please?
That was an
need to
undercover
study
date,
them.
right?
Yeah.
Despite having a horrible plan in this episode that they carry out, there were some better moments, especially to start the episode. They did the origin of Hunter Zolomon. And with the whole, he's a serial killer, and opposite of Barry, where his mom got killed, and Barry went into a loving home. Hunter's mom got killed by his father, who was just crazy, and he got put into an orphanage and kind of had a rough go at it. And
I feel like it's weird that his dad killed his mom, but yet he still used his helmet as his speed helmet.
well,
He
the
just
helmet,
glued
though,
some wings on that thing and called it a day.
so here's the thing: like that helmet is, his dad was in the military or whatever. Like that's a helmet from the war or something. And I'm not so sure that. Well, he takes that helmet. They also have the whole mystery of who that guy in the metal helmet is that you don't know in Hunter's element. Who they keep calling him Jay, even though he's not Jay. He's like, you wouldn't even believe it if I told you who's inside there.
Yeah.
My
we'll talk
theory
about that.
is Hunter Zolomon and Jay Garrick are twin brothers. And this might play into the comic books, but there was a character that was twin brothers with Barry in the comic books. And they were separated at birth. Barry went with the Allens, and the other one turned into a fawn, the fawn family.
Interesting.
And it's because both the mothers were at the giving birth. The fawn mother I think she had a miscarriage. It's because the doctor was drunk and couldn't save her or something. Couldn't save the baby. So the doctor takes the other twin and gives it to the fawn family since he screwed up. And then he grows into his more evil ways because his family's all messed up, and Barry goes with the good way. So I'm thinking that might be something that they might do, because they haven't revealed who Jay Garrick really is. And there's still that guy in the metal mask, or who knows who he is.
Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know. It seems plausible, but I hope they don't go that route. But I don't know why I hope they don't go that route. I was hoping it was going to be something cool.
That's kind of why I enjoyed this episode more, because all the Hunter Zolomon stuff.
Yeah, but like when he kicked on the turbochargers, dude, he did a mini time jump.
He did.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd he go?
That's a good
I mean,
question.
there's still a Jay Garrick out there. They say Hunter Zolomon said that, oh yeah, I pretend to be a hero because I thought it was fun to pretend to be a hero and laugh at everyone that thought I was actually being a good guy and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that was weird.
So I think he took over that role, and after when the particle accelerator blew up, it gave Zoom his powers, Hunter Zolomon, and then Jay Garrick, his twin brother, who was growing up elsewhere in Central City, gave him his powers, and Zoom took his speed pretty quickly, and then he imprisoned him in the metal mask and all that. But that's just me.
Holy shit! This is like Days of Our Lives. There's a lot going on right now. Like, I need to. I'm gonna have to listen to this part of the podcast and listen to this review again just to get caught up to speed on your theories before I watch it next week. To be like, ooh, yeah, that's right. Tristan did mention the evil twin brother.
I think they go that route, and especially with Jeff Johns involved, and he goes back into the comics quite a bit.
Do you think they save that for finale?
I don't know. I feel like that's something that can be revealed pretty soon, especially since Zoom took Caitlin, so something has to happen there. Though I don't know if they're just going to waste an episode next week where it's an episode where Barry doesn't have his powers for an episode, and they play that out. You know he's going to get his powers back, his speed back.
Yeah, totally.
Whether that's through Velocity 9 or whatever, something's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. I guess I'm more curious now after hearing your explanation than I was before hearing your... Well, actually, not explanation, your goddamn theories.
My theory.
Your crazy person theories. Do you, like, take your notebook and you just draw pictures and they just, like... Or do you write notes? Or, like, how do you come up with these theories? Or just based on your love?
I always knew that the whole Thawne and the Thawne and Allen families are interconnected throughout the comics. Like, they're always together. They're intermingling in a lot of ways. So I feel like that's something they're not doing in the show, but it's something they can borrow in some ways and adapt for the show. And like, oh yeah, he had a long-lost twin brother on Earth 2, where one was Hunter Zolomon, one was Jay Garrick. I feel like that's an easy thing they can do.
Yeah, totally. Do you think they save it for the finale?
I don't think that's that big of a reveal, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, where do you think they're heading with this, then?
Well, I'd imagine the finale, Barry's going to eventually defeat Zoom, right? Because that's what
hopefully
good guys do.
Like, I'm over Zoom, so yeah, like, I hope this season wraps up and we're calling it a day.
Yeah, I just don't like... I don't know if I'm over Zoom, but I just don't like when he goes back and forth with crazy voice talking. And then he talks normal and then goes back and forth.
Does Barry end the season jumping through space and time, landing on the Kong planet, and he has to team up with Gorilla Grodd?
I think there's an episode coming still with Grodd in it, so...
They're
dude,
assholes
more,
to me on Grodd.
More Grodd.
They always tease me, dude. I get like a little hint of him on a building, he's gone. I get a little hint of him, they send him through time, like space, like to his own.
Yeah, they put him on a fucking unicycle and he goes off screen and you're done with him, dude. Every time, man, I just want more Grodd.
Dude, so I'm thinking if there's an episode coming up, awesome, dude. I'm on board, but I didn't look ahead.
More
yet.
Shark.
Now I'm done with Shark, man.
Yeah, he wasn't that good.
Pied Piper.
No. Yeah. Street Sharks, dude.
Dude, I'd go for a Street Shark show.
I know it.
I'm looking forward to see how far Cisco's going to go with his vibe powers. He had some cool stuff.
They're doing a good job with some of the special effects, and I really like that scene where he went in there and he was like, he could feel them or whatever, and they're doing a little talking. Yeah. Cisco on occasion is really cool. How far do you think they're going to go? Like straight up time travel? Jumping worlds?
Like eventually he's just going to be a straight up hero, right?
Yeah, like he's going to get a uniform. He's going to do the whole 9 yards. Oh, he's not going to be a bad guy, dude. People love Cisco way too much. Sweeney would be fucking heartbroken. The best reaction. Maybe. So yeah, I don't know. Are we going to score this thing? I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, let's score it.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 4. I had a lot of fun with this episode. I probably would have went higher had I known all this crazy shit that Tristan was like knowing, but I thought it was a good episode. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Chad, you just gave me the Cut it out.
I got no review, dude. I got no review for it except for what you guys said. Dude, I'd give it a 4.
All right, dude. Are you serious?
Well, based on what you guys told me.
Oh my god, you fucking kill me. What are you
I
going
haven't
with?
had a chance to see it yet. So.
Oh, that's fair enough. Sweeter, what are you going with?
I'm going to go with a 4 too. It was a pretty exciting episode. It was good to see Hunter, Jay finally reveal himself. Just a group of intelligent people like that to come up with such a shitty fucking plan. Oh, dude, now that I think about it, I'm almost tempted to go down to a 3. Based on the fact that they fucking defeated Zoom with a bunch of cutout cardboard figures of his parents.
Those cardboard cutouts were awesome.
Why didn't they just fucking do that from the get-go, dude? And then, like, how stupid is Barry, dude? He knows that he can do the super speed with his hand, dude, and chop through whatever. Shoots him in the kneecap with, like, a device that somehow shoots into the ground, not thinking that Zoom is going to get out of it, dude. He needed to shoot him in the other leg and both arms.
I felt like this was some kind of titanium, some kind of weird bullshit that was tested on Barry to not be... He couldn't escape from it, right?
Like
they had to know.
It seemed like Zoom was kind of like the A-team. You know, you catch them, you put them in a cave with, like, tons of tools and scrap metal and an old Jeep, dude, and they come back with a tank.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Zoom dead to rights. They had him right there. Swarm, dude.
That's where you need Stick, dude, to get in there with a samurai sword, decapitate that motherfucker, call it a day.
And then the whole kidnapping. Come on, no.
Hey, man, you get what you get. So you're giving it a 3?
No, I'm giving it a 4.
You guys are awesome.
And I'm actually giving it a 3 just because of the whole plan. I love my whole... When they do something where, like, holy cow, maybe this is going to happen. I've been wrong before. And, like, who Zoom might actually be. Like, at one point I thought it was Barry's dad. And then eventually I figured it was Jay Garrick, but it's not Jay Garrick. It's Hunter Zolomon. But, yeah, that plan was... And not the first episode where they just had, like, a really, really terrible plan that they carry out. But everything else in the episode was pretty awesome.
Like, how is Barry
getting
his speed back?
Well, they'll find a way.
That's what keeps us coming back, right? Don't they they're going to use that serum or whatever, right? Like
I wonder if they have Velocity 9 hanging around, because Caitlin was the one that makes it, but she's not there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if
they'll figure it out.
More Cisco. I love Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco.